and welcome to another soap making video on Sweet Leaf Soapery's YouTube channel. For those of you who are new around here, my name is Faith Ann Bodiani and I am the owner and soap maker of Sweet Leaf Soapery. I gotta make this intro kind of quick because the gardeners are here, but before I get started, we are having a 20% off sale right now on our Etsy shop. The sale is active today and tomorrow, so go ahead and hurry over there and see if anything is for you. Our link is down in the description below, or you can search Sweet Leaf Soapery on Etsy. But today's soap is called Sacred Scarab, and it is an Egypt-inspired soap. All of our August soaps are going to be travel-inspired, so get ready for that. And this one is actually my favorite fragrance out of the entire month. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and make our soap for today. Alrighty, I'm just gonna get started. My storage is gonna run out any second right now. My boyfriend is here. He is very noisy. He's a very noisy man, but you know what? He can live. I do not care if he's noisy or not. Alright, so when I cut my soap open, I want it to look like an Egyptian pyramid. So I'm only going to do our bottom layer right now, because how I want it to look is bottom layer is going to be sandy gold color, there's going to be a little pyramid, and then there's going to be a blue sky. That's the vision. So I'm only going to do it layer by layer, just so everything doesn't set up all at once. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix in my Maya Gold by hand. And I see this a lot in my soap groups. A lot of people ask, when I use a super shimmery mica in my soap, when I cut it, will it still be shimmery? And the answer is no. This is what it's probably going to look like when I cut it. So I have noticed that you will be able to tell a teeny tiny bit of a difference, but if you weren't looking for it, you wouldn't be able to tell. Okay, my fragrance oil is supposed to set up a little bit, which is perfect. That's what we want. So I order a lot of sample size fragrances, which are just 1 ounce. And sometimes I can accumulate a lot of those bad boys. So I usually throw a couple together that I think would smell really nice, and that usually what makes up my secret fragrance oil blends. But this soap has a tobacco leaf fragrance, so not like cigarette smoke, but it's a very nice herby smell, along with some smoky notes and a little bit of pine. It's a really nice blend. And now I'm going to pour it into my molds. Oh, this smells so nice. Okay, I'm going to give these a quick little tap on the ground, and I will be back when it's time to put our pyramids in. Alright, so my soap is pretty well and set up. I made some little triangles. What I did was I just put my long giant mold on a tilt, and I just poured soap into the corner. Perfect. So now I'm going to set these off to the side a little bit. If you're wondering what this is, I just scraped my container into a mold that I had, and those will become samples. And it's also really important when you're doing layers to make sure that you are constantly stirring your layers that you are just kind of keeping off to the side, just so they don't set up. So for my sky color today, I'm going to be using some Blue Vibrance. Okay, and I'm just going to give this a quick little stick blend just to make sure all of my colorant is incorporated. Oh my gosh, you guys, I unplugged my stick blender while I was waiting for my other layer to set up, and I had no idea why my stick blender wasn't working. Alright, and I'm just going to add the rest of my fragrance oil. And it's really important when you are making a fragrance oil blend or you're measuring out a fragrance oil to make sure you're doing it in glass. Fragrance oils and essential oils can melt through certain kinds of plastic, so please, if you are new at this, please use a glass container. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. And this blue is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now is I am going to pour this over my spatula because I don't want it to ruin the layer. But it looks like we're good. I think my layer is already nice and set up, so I don't really need my spatula. Okay, and I have a little bit of batter left over. That is because of the pyramids. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this into a mold and make little samples out of it. So it's now time to do our embeds. I know you've probably been looking at them the entire time, but they are little scarab beetles and I love them. They're super cute. So these are our embeds for today. I will be back in about 20 hours to cut these, but I will bring you in for a little close-up just because these beetles are so dang cute. Alright, it is 20 hours later, and it's time for us to unmold our soap and cut it. I could not leave these soaps alone last night. I was smelling them like crazy. They smell so good. And these soaps have a really nice masculine, unisex, earthy, spicy kind of smell. Okay. All right. And I'm going to really try to line these up well. I don't want any of the beetles getting cut. And I'm honestly not the best at lining things up quite right, so I'm sorry if anyone gets a little deformed beetle. All right, we're looking good, we're looking good. All right, I'm so excited to see the inside. None of my beetles got cut up. I'm so excited. Now pull out some bars from the middle. Oh, look at how cute! These are so dang cute. Oh, and they smell so good too. I'm gonna set these off over here. Oh, these are so nice. Okay, now it's time to get our second soap out of the mold. And I'm so excited. I ordered some molds from Brambleberry a couple weeks ago, and they're supposed to get here on Monday. I'm filming on a Friday right now. I could not be more excited because these little molds, you just saw what I did. I just shook them out. Those are pretty easy to get out just because they don't weigh a whole lot. But my bigger mold, man, it is a little bit more difficult trying to get soap out of there. So the ones that I bought have a sliding bottom, which will be way easier to unmold my soaps with. Okay, I'll line on my little beetles again. Oh, these are just so dang cute. Clean off my cutter really quick. Okay. All right. All of my beetles made it again. These are so cute. Oh, I love them. Oh, I just love these little beetles. I'm gonna have to think of a soap that require beetles in the future because this was a really cute mold. Even though the mold gave me a lot of trouble, I love it. I hope you enjoyed watching me make Sacred Scarab. If you would like a bar of these for yourself, they will be on our Etsy shop on August 1st at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And if you liked this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps out my channel. And if you have any fun soap ideas, let me know in the comments below. And everything I talked about and my Etsy shop will be linked in the description below if you're curious about anything. And that is it for today. I hope you all have a fabulous, wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.